So we could, how low? You could do a really low. Toon jam. How low can you go lower than that? Toon jam. Toon jam. Oh, that's low. We're trying to still use your own voice. Toon jam. No. Toon jam. Toon jam. Hello and welcome to Toon Jam.
Toon Jam.
I am Matt.
And I'm J-Man.
And today we are talking about Two Stupid Dogs. And this is a series that ran from 93 to 95 for 39 episodes about two stupid dogs.
It says it in the title.
Interestingly, it was the first hit for Hanna-Barbera since the Smurfs in the 80s. So they hadn't had anything for a while.
Which is crazy.
So this kicked off the sort of Hanna-Barbera Cartoon Network scene.
It's mad to think they were unsuccessful at any point. Really.
Well, the Smurfs ended in 89.
That's
so
quite a gap.
That's like 4 years, isn't it?
Yeah. 4 years with no hit cartoons.
Well, I think they had cartoons but none of them were good.
Not successful.
And it's weird to think Two Stupid Dogs was the first, because now no one, like, it's not one people talk about.
No,
often,
it doesn't seem celebrated.
It's not like, oh, yes, Two Stupid Dogs.
Yeah, we're doing a movie, we're doing a TV show.
I mean, you say Dexter's Lab, and
everyone
our age will know what you mean.
Yeah, they love it.
Ooh.
But Two Stupid Dogs is not one that seems to come up all the time.
No.
I'm sure I remember that it was was it part of like a bundle of shows or something?
They had, in between it, they had Secret Squirrel.
Oh yeah, okay.
Super Secret Squirrel.
Secret Squirrel, yeah.
Which I'm not sure, could have been an old thing that they brought back or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was in between them, because that was what they used to do.
Yeah.
On their old cartoons, they'd have little shorts in between.
Yeah.
Sort of episodes.
Because they're quite short episodes, aren't they?
Yeah. So these are all like 7 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Also, interestingly, some of the guys from Spumco, who also made Ren and Stimpy, also worked on Two Stupid Dogs.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
makes sense for some of the humour.
Yeah, it's quite similar, isn't it?
Yeah.
So today we are talking about episode 33, Spit Soup.
Spit Soup.
I think if you remember Two Stupid Dogs, this has got to be up there with one of the most memorable episodes going. I think this one, the ones I remember the most are Spit Soup. The one with the automatic door, where they kept trying to get in. I think that might have been the first one, though.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
And then the one I remember seeing a lot was that one with the skyscraper, Sky Mall.
Oh right.
Thing. And they kept saying, "Charge it!" on the card.
Yeah.
Because it had that guy. There was like a villain, wasn't there, that was in it sometimes?
Yeah.
Some like big grizzly guy that was just popped up every now and again. He's not in this episode though.
We have a different guy.
This episode is mad.
I think Two Stupid Dogs is one of those where it's you almost get angry with them sometimes for not, like, their goal is so close.
They are so stupid.
They are, yeah.
That they forget. They just get. They're too focused on
one thing,
one plan.
Yeah.
That everything they're trying to do gets thrown to the wind.
Just derails the rest.
So
of
this
their plan.
one, they're starving.
Yeah, which they usually are, aren't they?
And there's a big billboard of a giant bowl.
Yeah.
So they're all on a skyscraper trying to reach it.
Yeah.
Finally gets in there, and it's empty.
So.
And he's like, there's nothing in here, and then he's like, it's bone dry.
Yeah.
So the big one spits in it.
And it's a full-on hawk as well.
A proper horrible loogie.
Really just
pitched over to it. Yeah. And then he's like, "This is wicked. do it again. And
Yeah.
basically the whole episode is them trying to fill up.
Yeah.
And he keeps spitting, but he gets so dry from spitting that it then leads to them trying to find ways of getting his spit out.
Which is mental because, I mean, like most episodes, they're hungry and all they needed was to spit, essentially. It was just like, they're happy
That's
with spit. Their standards are that low. Spit
Would
that's
be
cool.
good enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's they're credited as the big dog and the little dog,
Yeah.
but they do have names.
I'm sure in this one, the big one's called Johnny a couple
Johnny,
of times.
they keep saying Johnny,
Yeah.
and the little one's called Red. I
Yeah.
remember that.
So I don't know. No, don't know why that is.
It's weird that they gave them names.
Maybe that's their nicknames or something.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just Johnny is a strange name for a dog.
Yeah, I like that.
Johnny the
It kind
dog.
of looks like a Johnny. I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah. But that's a strange.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that.
They didn't
didn't
have-
need to give them names, really.
No, I suppose not. I suppose they're strays as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So maybe that no owner gave them a name,
No.
and they're too stupid to come up with their own. I
Yeah.
suppose.
So on this journey for, I think,
For soup.
and this is my favourite bit, is they get when they go to a butcher's,
Yeah.
and there's this weird Russian butcher who's lamenting his
Yeah.
past dog.
It's like he's
So he decides to give him everything he's got.
his dog who he ate as well. Like that's the story, is that
Stoli! Stoli! And he ate because he was too hungry in Russia.
so
So he ate his dog.
it was him or the dog.
It was him or
and
the
he
dog.
ate the dog.
He ate the dog, and he felt remorse for doing that. So now he's decided to feed these two strays to soothe his soul.
Just
But this is a classic of what you were saying, so
Yeah.
an example of what you were saying, where it gives them all the
Yeah.
food they could possibly want.
it's like
They
a
basically
gallery
got-
of meat.
Yeah, and I can imagine
Mm.
from it that you could probably keep going back to him. He'd
Yeah.
happily keep feeding him.
Yeah.
But he's like, I want a bucket.
Yeah.
He just sees the
Yeah,
big one's
Johnny
drooling.
starts drooling.
Yeah, and he's like, give me a bucket. And he's
Yeah.
like, bucket is not food. And then they have this big sort of fallout over. He's just like, the bucket, the bucket, the bucket, the bucket. And they don't have the meat.
No.
And it's
And they were so close
to
like,
everything they could have wanted. It's the classic
Yeah.
Dick Dastardly, like, if you actually tried,
Yeah.
you'd have got it. You got it. Like at that point, you've got
Oh,
it, and you've just given
They
it
had,
all
they
away.
had the opportunity to have more meat there than they ever have in their life, and they just wanted spit instead.
Oh,
Just
and
spit.
it is really. It's one of them episodes that sometimes, when you really think about it, it could make you gag.
It
The
could,
thought
yeah.
of it, like,
It's disgusting. Yeah.
oh my life. Sort of the ending. Well, there's loads of his spit in the blooming bowl anyway.
Yeah.
And then the rain comes in, and he's like, he just opens his mouth and it pours in. The
And like,
thought of
oh.
imagine drinking a pint of your own spit.
Yeah. It's weird.
Oh.
Yeah. And I mean that's just been like dried up with all those bones
Oh.
and what like all the probably bird poo and stuff that have like
Boo,
just
boo.
accumulated on
Yeah.
that rooftop cluster, and then the rainwater just pours it into his mouth.
When the rainwater is like the saving grace of a,
Yeah.
of a spit.
It's a meal. You're not having fun, are you?
It's such a bizarre idea.
It is,
How
yeah.
like I cannot grasp how you come up with it.
Nobody knows.
I'm in awe of how you come up with that.
Yeah.
I think Two Stupid Dogs was almost that step too far, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I love that it was their first one, because it was
Yeah.
it's easily, of all the Hanna-Barbera stuff that sort of came out in the 90s,
Yeah.
I think this is the weirdest. Not necessarily the weirdest, but the stupidest.
Oh yeah.
There's not much. Maybe
No.
like I Am Weasel is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But this was just like,
It is nonsense, isn't it?
and it's a series like, literally, everything that happens makes. There's no way they could. Well, how do you correlate that
Yeah,
before?
because,
you
like-
can see the links.
Yeah.
and you can see they've made the links. So
But-
like, he throws some meat at him, smashes
Yeah.
his teeth. They end up going to the dentist.
Yeah. And then...
But they don't even go to the dentist because of his teeth.
No.
They just come up when he's at the dentist.
And the dentist is fine with it. Like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, Johnny.
And like the whole Antarctica thing, like he wants more spit, and like that's his first idea of how to get him to spit more is like we'll make him cold to make him sneeze. So they go all the way to Antarctica
because he sneezes on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And it's like we need to make him sneeze more.
So that's it. Like we'll give him a cold. So they somehow travel to Antarctica, and he starts ice fishing with him, and it's just like, how have they got these means? And like, and then they're just back in the city again after that. Like, no worries. Like we're just back here, and there's so. You just wonder.
Could have gone fishing.
Yeah.
More opportunities.
Exactly. I mean,
food.
there was fish. Like, they're just so derailed by their one-track mind.
Yeah.
It's insane. It really is. But I do love how they managed to keep that throughout the episode. Like
it's wacky. It's so wacky.
Yeah.
Just everything that. It's like, so we've got. It starts off with the bowl.
Yeah.
The ice.
Yeah.
The butchers.
Yeah.
The dentist.
Yeah.
Back to the bowl.
Back to the bowl.
So we've got 5 scenes, and
Yeah.
it's like, that's like 1 a minute with titles and stuff. It's just minute sketches almost that link. See, it's like 5 ways, 5 stories about spit. About trying to get someone to spit.
Yeah, could they just have 5 writers? Like, right, we're doing a story about spit today.
You do
Give
this.
me one story.
You've got 1 minute. You've got 30 seconds. You've got 2
That's
minutes.
it.
Do this. Blah blah blah.
It's crazy.
It's mental.
I loved it though. I do love it.
Yeah.
It's
hard. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what led on from it. I don't know what was next.
No.
It's like Two Stupid Dogs. Then I don't know what came afterwards.
No.
I mean, they've got their, was it Water cartoon?
Yeah, I think so.
And that was like loads of, because that was on it, as I remember.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Little, almost like pitches for like pilot episodes.
Yeah, little pilot guys.
And Dexter was on there.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls was on there. Johnny Bravo was on
Yeah.
there. I mean, you can see. I mean, it does have a loose connection to them.
Yeah.
But
And the style kind of looks similar as well, doesn't
it's
it?
similar art.
Yeah.
But it's got a bit more of a. There's certain bits in it that look almost like, like black and white cartoons.
Yeah.
You know, when the butcher's eyes pops.
Yeah.
And they turn to like 1910 Mickey or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, really.
And the music's really nice as well, isn't it?
The music takes me back straight away. As soon as I sat there, that. I just remember coming home from swimming classes.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Well, puts you back in.
Oh yes, I hated swimming classes. I loved getting home from them.
Is that because you were swimming in spit suit?
Well, no, I just not really at swimming.
Oh.
Which would be worse in spit suit.
Oh yeah, because you'd have to drown in the spit.
Oh, the only way out would be to drink it.
Oh, that's grisly, isn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, good music. Good music.
Good music.
No, but it is very nostalgic music. None of the others have taken me back quite
as much.
No, yeah. Even like Rugrats.
Yeah.
Which is quite
weird.
I don't know. I think it's because I'd forgotten it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
I think it's got quite a classic sort of vibe though, isn't it? It's the sort of like it's the big band sort of like it's got strings and horns and
I suppose
like
it's
sort of a
this is the sort of we always talk about like connection points between the cartoons of the 90s. This is Ren and Stimpy to Dexter's Lab.
Yeah.
This is that middle point.
Yeah, it's the bridge.
And I suppose you start to see that a lot of the probably a lot of the animators liked each other's work anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing like some of the Spunky guys weren't Tom
so
so they probably helped each other out different things and stuff like that.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good how it all works together and like
connects up.
You can see how when you're a kid it's like, well, you like this, it makes sense that you like the next one as well because they are similar and you either got that sort of gradual growth
and I think every Two Stupid Dogs episode they're all separate.
Yeah.
They're all about something that they've just it's like they've got words in a hat and it's like spit, automatic door, Sky Mall, post office, whatever.
Yeah.
And they just had to write an episode about it. But
Yeah.
that's almost what makes it.
That's what makes it amazing.
Yeah. Because you sort of, even from taking it seriously as a writing point of view, they're almost, it's like comedy writing exercises.
Yeah.
Like how can you connect these? How can you connect a billboard
Yeah.
for soup, a butcher's, an igloo, and a dentist? Go.
Two Stupid Dogs.
Two Stupid Dogs. Toon Jam. Toon Jam. So here's where we implement our extremely flawed rating system. So a thumbs up is yes, good.
Yeah.
Thumbs down, no sir.
No.
Shaky middle.
It could be better. It could be worse.
So after those detailed descriptions of each category, where would you cast your lure?
Well, because of, I think, the graphic nature of the levels of saliva and phlegm that were intertwined with a very loose story in this one, for me it's going to have to be a thumbs up.
Yeah, this is of everything we've watched, I've not felt more sick than I've watched it. I don't see myself as someone with a weak constitution.
No.
And watching it is fine, but it's I can see why when you're a kid you think nothing of it.
Yeah.
But now I'm older, I really think about that.
Like, it's going to haunt you in your sleep a little bit.
Yeah, and for that reason I'm a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Because anything that can haunt me, which is, yeah, no, it's so weird. It's so good. I did love it. It was one of my favourite Cartoon Network cartoon. I always think of this as this sort of, when this disappeared, Cow and Chicken came along, and that was the closest I think that Cartoon Network had done to it. But yeah, I loved Two Stupid Dogs because I loved them as well. It was cool. I like dogs when I was a kid.
Yeah, they're fun characters though, aren't they? They are really fun to
and they don't really have much to them.
No.
It's just a classic combo. Like one talks more than the other. That's essentially it.
Yeah.
And they are stupid, and they're both quite innocent.
Yeah.
As well. They're not really.
I think
they just sort of get on with it and just try and get food.
Yeah, that's sort
or they
of
just
charm,
they've got like
it?
a single. The fact that they do have a single motive that they just keep going at.
Yeah.
And dogs are stupid.
Yeah, it's true.
Whether you like them or not, they are stupid. So yeah, thumbs up. I think it's wicked, and it's cool to. We've watched a couple of firsts now. So we've seen Disney's, we've seen Nickelodeon's, and we've seen Cartoon Network's sort of.
But yeah,
and
Hanna-Barbera's revival. Yeah.
So I was going to say all of them we've enjoyed, but we didn't. Disney was.
No, we didn't really like
it. Which I suppose it shows where we fell on it when we were kids. But of most of them, this was like Ren and Stimpy. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
it's cool to see where it all comes from.
I was really happy going back and watching it. Like, I just had no idea that it was something that I could just whack on now and just happily go through it. And
I think because as well, like Ren and Stimpy I'd seen recently. Yeah. Still, because it's still about
sort of in circulation.
Yeah, you can still people still talk about it. DuckTales had not, but I think it's that is like for kids. Yeah. But this was it's not even talked about. No. Like there's a remake of DuckTales. Yeah. I can't see there ever being a remake of Two Stupid Dogs. No. But it's not. That's what I mean. It's not even mentioned. So it's cool. It was cool to go back and watch it. And, I recommend you at home do the same.
Oh yes.
If you haven't already.
Definitely do.
So now it's time.
If you are hungry for some spit soup, you may be hungry for something else. But there's only one way to get it, and that is the competition.
So listen up, guys. We're going to show you the beginning and end of a 90s theme tune from a cartoon. bear in mind it's not a well-known one, so you're really going to have to peel back your mind, push forward your earlobes and listen. We are doing a season-long competition here at Toon Jam Pod.
In this competition, you will have to identify the sounds of an intro and outro of a very, well, in fact, not so popular 90s cartoon.
So, intro, outro, we will take a small fragment of the intro of a theme tune and the small fragment of an outro of a theme tune. So we don't mean the credits. This is the intro theme tune, but the intro and outro of the intro theme tune. So, peel your ears back, pin them to the side of your head, and listen hard to this clip.
Yes!
Each time I hear it, I know less.
Yes.
Except I know the answer. But do you? If you do, let us know. We are on all of the
medias, social entanglement,
the demonic triforce that is Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
3 Ganondorfs.
3 Ganondorfs coming at you.
But if you have anything else you want to say or let us know, then that's exactly the same place to find us.
Yeah, and
we haven't moved.
At Toon Jam Pod.
Toon Jam Pod.
So yeah, let us know if you're enjoying it, if you're not enjoying it, what you like, what you don't like. If you've got any episodes that you'd like us to do, any, even if it's something we've already done, and you're thinking, these guys have got it wrong by picking
this episode,
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Scrooge.
Yeah.
What I want is Frankenduck or whatever it might be on there.
That's it.
Let us know, or if it's just something completely different, or if you want to win a month's supply of bread.
Whoa!
Guess that theme tune that we just played. So yeah, I think
that was a delight to go back to, as far as I was concerned.
Absolutely. So until next time.
Until we meet again.
Stay jammy, fair fellows. Stay jammy.